Can you see the stars align? A night like this can never rewind. Can you hear the wolf cry out to the light? A night like this I've never shined so bright. So take a couple steps back as you hear me start to howl. Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will haunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the black swan. Take a couple steps back as you hear me start to howl. Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will haunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the black swan.
Alright guys, so here we are with the match between Spectrum and Xavier Esports in Way. But there's gonna be that small issue and we might have to we are gonna be rehosting this one, the first round again. So sorry for that
Attackers need to locate and
we're gonna be
defuse as
back
many bombs
with
as
the
they
match
can.
in just a minute. So guys, we're here back with the rehost. Sorry for that. Preacher had a game crash. So here we are with these teams and the match on Way. That's gonna be another disconnect from Preacher there. Seems like his game is having a lot of issues. But we're gonna be continuing on with Xavier Esports, bringing in a Jaeger, Mira, Castle, and a Bandit. And
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
and
can.
on the attack side, we're looking at an IQ. Alright. It seems like this match cannot go any further without a rehost going on. So we'll go for another rehost.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
There. So we'll be back with the rehost. And sorry about that.
If I run away, know that you're better off. Cause I've made my mistakes, hoping I won't get caught. I'm wanted it on the run tonight. I'm guilty of all my sins. I'm haunted, won't make it out alive. I am a fugitive. I don't break all the rules they simply just don't. They don't apply to me, babe. I don't break all the rules they simply just don't. They don't apply to me, babe. I've made my mistakes, hoping I won't get caught. I'm wanted it on the run tonight. I'm guilty of all my sins. I'm haunted, won't make it out alive. I am a fugitive. Now I don't break all the rules they simply just don't. They don't apply to me, babe. I don't break all the rules they simply just don't. They don't apply to me, babe.
So we're back in again with the match between Xavier Esports and Spectrum. Spectrum going off on their attack in Bank, and Xavier Esports is going to be defending Executive Lounge and CEO office. We had Breacher having some issues with this game, so they have got in a sub who is playing Echo right now. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, so I'll just call the operator name out. So here we go. Finally, almost the first round is going to be in wave. In the defense, we're looking at a Jaeger, Echo, Castle, Mira, and a Bandit. And on the attack side, we're looking at a Thermite, Twitch, Blackbeard.
Attackers need to locate and
Hibana,
defuse as many bombs as they can.
The office is pretty unorthodox. Side 2 picked in the first round. Most teams would prefer going inside. The lockers. We are looking at Mira Strat blowing up those walls, looking on into the east side skylight, and also inside the Challenger's closet. Castle
10 seconds remaining.
brought in here. And Echo there.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Defense, we're looking at the castle just playing in the front desk here. Echo moving on to the elevators in a broken hatch. Jaeger is also going to be staying in this hallway.
Attackers have located a
Probably
bomb.
being helped by that Echo's drone for the intel and help him out with his peaks. That has started to come in from the east side skylight. All the way in basement, possibly looking out for those roamers and flankers moving around. Maybe droning coming out from the attack side. They are going for that hunt onto those roamers, but not many roamers out there. Jaeger has injured the Thermite outside terrace, but he is unaware of that, and Thermite's gonna get revived. Jaeger has dropped down to very low HP.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
So he should be
Attackers recovered the bomb.
I'm not sure if he is. Alright, Mira, they're injuring the Jaeger.
I got you!
Holding a peek all the way inside the objective through those holes created by the Mira. She's gonna spot that. Castle tries to land some shots on at him, but misses. The Castle does take a few shots, but is gonna come out alive from that engagement.
Deploying drone.
Mira again spotting the Hibana again spotting that Castle out. Goes to that Mira with her X-Carrier's charges. That's gonna get destroyed if it did actually hit it. Not sure if it did. It did.
Targets detected. Second floor.
It did hit the wall, but not the Mira, as it has been notified by the Bandit. It's gonna be a kill onto the Ash by Echo inside. From the drop on the elevators, he was on the top floor. He is pushing the Blackbeard, who just moved up the stairs. He's gonna spot that Thermite. Misses the shot, and the wall is gonna get blown up. That was quite a misplay by Echo, and a missed opportunity to get a double kill. Mira also getting a kill onto that Hibana. That's gonna be her being taken out by Cookies. Enforcer and Boomer getting a kill each. That's going to leave the Twitch to die from the hands of Enforcer, and round 1 going into the side of defense. That is Xavier Esports. Round 2 on way. Xavier Esports has a lead of 1 over Spectrum. Spectrum is going to go for the defense. They're bringing in a Vigil, Bandit, Mira, Smoke. From their lineup, I'm guessing they're going to go inside lockers. We'll have to see. They're switching out that Legion for the Vigil for the Legion and that Legion for the Castle. There they go for the lockers and CCTV room. And on the attack side, we're looking at a Hibana, Thatcher, Lion, Jackal, and Thermite. So Xavier Esports did manage to
Attackers need to
pull
locate and
this
defuse as many bombs as they can.
defense off in the first round. Them again bringing in a castle. And the smoke, the plant denials, echo did not work very well for Xavier Esports in its previous round. See if Spectrum is able to make that smoke work for those plant denials and there's another. And they're going to be placed inside on that wall in red hallway looking inside CCTV.
10 seconds remaining.
There are not going to be reinforcing the wall. They're blowing the holes up. So the enemies do have a hard time to blow that
Attackers
wall
must
open.
locate and defuse a bomb.
Looking at Lion, who played in this match.
Come on out, sheep.
And there we go with first scan coming out. It's gonna fail to spot anybody off and just wastes a little bit of time, locks them down in a position, but the attackers weren't really able to capitalize on that opportunity provided to them. They weren't very well into the building. And the Jaeger just sitting inside bank garage. Nobody is pushing garage from the attack side. We're still looking at them clearing the rumors out with that jacket. The Lion moving on the top floor from the terrace. And so the Bana, they're going to the hatches already. That's going to be pressure from above onto the defenders. We're not seeing any roam game coming out from the defense side as of now. The castle has been spotted off by the Jackal's scan and moves back into vault from all the way servers.
Bomb located by attackers.
He's cautious about that drop which is being looked upon by the castle, and he's gonna stay determined to deny the plants and anybody pushing in from servers. The Thatcher moving downstairs. Jackal is already in servers along with the Thermite. They are blowing the wall open to try and go for the plant. Buck, Sledge or even an Ash would have been very helpful, and this is just wasting their time. The Jackal is managing to open the wall up. Going to be going to the plant. Ivana gets taken down by that roaming Jaeger who just goes up the main stairway and takes her out. Push from servers is coming out. Smoke has spotted that Thermite all the way in the corner, but he doesn't have a line of sight as of now. Doesn't know of his position. That's going to be a scan coming in, and that's the smoke also being thrown out. That does give his position away, but it was worthwhile as it did deny the plant off. Now, just 15 seconds remaining in the round. The Thatcher trying to go for the plant, misses again. Is taking damage from the smoke and almost gets taken down. Does get taken down. The diffuser is not going to get down. Some defender being spotted off, and that's going to be the round one by Spectrum with their amazing defense, stalling the plant out until the end of the round and winning by time. It's going to be putting them up to a 1-1 against Xavier Esports. Our lockers and CCTV room defense coming out from Xavier Esports. They're going to be going for a Bandit Mira Jaeger. The last attackers, defenders still to be decided. On the attack side, we're looking at the Thermite, Sophia, Blackbeard, Hibana, and Ash. So no Lion or Finca play picks coming out from Spectrum. And Pulse and Legion are going to be the remaining picks. But we're looking at the Sophia. That's going to be interesting to...
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Actually,
Attackers
Pulse
have located
all
a
the way on
bomb.
top floor.
Secured floor.
Along with the bandit
10
who
seconds
just
to
got
insertion.
stalked and hatch above open area.
Reloading.
5 seconds.
have a look at you,
Floor reinforced.
Janitor present hatch.
Attackers
Goes off
recovered the
by Pulse.
diffuser.
They have
Attackers are moving to
reinforced
defuse a
top floor
bomb.
hatches there, and not seeing any smoke or exit play. So that's going to be a nice plant. Well, looking at the Legion who can possibly trap some attackers up there, he goes missing with his 4 mines.
Eagles out.
Not the rally access window. Second try is the charm here. Slowly making their way up to the top floor of the bank to clear all the rumors of look for anybody waiting for a late round flank. Pulse here sitting in the electrical room. Not sure if the attackers are aware of his position. Legion though does get droned out, and attackers on the top floor are going to be coming down any moment. This Thermite is unaware of Pulse's position.
Drone up.
He gets hurt because of those gunshots. Pulse there is going to get pushed off by that Zofia. Spots her. Zofia, just being too oblivious of his position, gets taken out. That's going to leave the attackers in a 4v5. With 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining on that clock. All 5 defenders alive. Pulse sitting inside. Electrical room does spot the Thermite, which is dropped skylight on his crosshair. Thermite gets pushed off by the Jaeger and gets taken out. Jaeger just pushing up blue stairs. Legion, Pulse and Jaeger, all 3 of them together, trying to hold off the attack coming on to the servers together. It's going to be the Pulse getting another kill, but Mira getting taken out by the Ash. She has made her way down into the side. It's going to be a 1v4. She is in CCTV room. And gets pushed by the Jaeger, takes them out. That's going to leave her to a 1v3. She does not have the diffuser. But Bandit there inside is not aware exactly where Ash is. Neither is Ash of his position. She's going to peek him, take him out. There's going to be a 1v2. Amazing plays coming out from Primtha. He is in CCTV room now. He's trying to make his way into the servers. He's going to peek the stairs. He is trying to go for that diffuser before he can go for the plant. 18 seconds remaining on the clock. He goes for that drone, tries to spot the
15 seconds
off.
left.
15 seconds. Shot has
Attackers
come.
recovered the bomb
Gets
diffuser.
the diffuser. He's gonna go down the server stairs. That Legion has made
5
his
seconds
way
left.
into the Mira window. Is gonna get the peek on off Ash, and Pulse finishing the round off with a knife on to the Ash. Legion making his way down to the Mira window. No way Ash could have clutched it off. A very good try coming off from her, putting it down to a 1v2 after it began from a 1v4. And the first kill from the attack side was also by the Ash, so that would have been an ace clutch and a good one to watch. But a missed opportunity. Lounge CEO defense, this time from Spectrum.
Attackers need to locate and
Almost
defuse bomb.
exactly the same roster as Xavier did for their defense, but they're going to be switching out that Echo for Smoke. In the attack side, we're looking again at a similar roster, but instead of the Jackal, they have brought in this Ying, which is going to be an effective pusher.
Loading full magazine!
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Lost. Has given the lead on to
Attackers
Xavier
recovered the
Esports.
diffuser. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Place. One inside Jonathan. place in conference room, but looking on to the south side highway of the objective.
Window barricade.
Drone ready.
Attackers have made their way onto the 2F hallway.
A bomb has been
And
located.
Bana there blows open the wall looking from garage ramp. That gives her a good line of sight onto the hallway and cuts off any rotation coming out from the defenders. Thermite opens up the wall into CEO office. The line scan coming in. It's gonna lock all the defenders out into their position. The bandit gets spotted. He is pinned down in that position with both the walls on his left and right opened up and gets droned out as well.
Back change.
He's unable to take the shot off on that drone. He's gonna get pushed off by the attackers anytime soon now, as they do know of his position. Thermite trying to make his way on to that window to get a few kills off. Gets the window opened, but isn't able to land any shots of that, or pressurizes the defenders even more to move around. And gives them another angle to worry about overall. Flash is coming out from Thermite. He's still going for that peak. Another line scan coming in. That's going to lock the defenders out again. Ying Candela's coming out pretty well, pretty balanced and good push coming out from Xavier Esports here. Two more Ying Calendelas coming out. Ying gets taken out as Thatcher misses his shots onto the bandit and trades the bandit out. It's going to be a 2v4 with Mira spotting the Hibana out. Gets taken out as she gets spotted by the lion. Scan. Jaeger not moving around. Is left in a 1v2 against the lion and the Thermite. He gets spotted inside janitor closet and Thermite that's finishing the round off. It's going to be a 3-1 lead for Xavier Esports, sir. So Teller's office and archives defense coming out from Xavier. They have been winning most of the rounds for this match, giving them the lead of 3-1. And a recruit coming out from AZ or AZI. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So we're looking at an Ella, which has seen a fall on the pick rate after the nerf. After the nerf, she is still a pretty useful operator with those 3 Grismont mines. And another trapper, that's going to be the Legion, a Mira, a Jaeger, and a Bandit. On the attack side, again, we're looking at a recruit, which is playing that AK-12 and BMM. He has a frag grenade and recharge, 2 recharges, but it's not a pretty popular recruit pick. I'm just going to guess that was by mistake, but I can't be sure, obviously.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Has begun to come in. He is not AFK, but he's going to be slow and not the best gun you can carry with the recruit. It's the one he has. We're looking at the push coming on to the northeast skylight. Jaeger spots the Thermite and the Ash. A double kill coming out from Lycolis. Again, poor droning from the attack side, Team Spectrum. And that's going to cost them 2 of their attackers. 3 as Ella trades off the Bana. That's going to leave them onto a 2v5 as The recruit there finishes the downed Jaeger off and gets the Thatcher finishes the downed Jaeger off and gets taken, and the recruit gets taken out. It's gonna leave him again in a 1v4. He needs to clutch this, otherwise that's gonna be match point in favor of Xavier. Can go for the diffuser. It is safe around him, but I'm not sure if he is aware of that, as he's not drawn it out very well. He gets he gets caught in that Grismot mine. It's gonna concussion him. And defenders just playing it safe, rotating back into sight with the exception of that bandit. Never mind. All 4 of the alive defenders staying inside, and Thatcher, having 1 minute 10 seconds on the clock, needs to make this push happen if he wants to prevent this game from going into match point in favor of Xavier's. He has made his way down to the 1F skylight stairwell. He's gonna look around inside open area and kitchen to spot any roamers. Gets trapped in that illusion that would give his position away to all the defenders, who's still sitting inside waiting for the push to come in. 28 seconds left on the clock. Thatcher moving around, trying to get an angle on to any defender around him. Gets spotted by that cam.
15 seconds to go.
Spots that little hole, but I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve here. With 10 seconds remaining on the clock, he makes his run for the objective through staff room, and that's gonna not give him enough time to go in, and that's gonna be the round 1 by Xavier Esports. And him missing a few shots on that Ella through the barricade, and she's gonna still stay alive, but it's gonna be another round for Xavier. And with this, we move to match point in favor of them. Spectrum here is gonna go for another lockers and CCTV room defense. That is the only round they've won up until now, the lockers and CCTV room defense. And they're gonna be bringing in quite a similar roster for this one, but they've swapped out that smoke for a mute. Not sure why. It is probably to counter that lion while Mira plays behind her window. But without a smoke, this is gonna get difficult. Without even an echo or like both an echo or a smoke, it's gonna get quite difficult for them to deny that push coming out from Xavier. And we've seen time and again throughout this game that Xavier is very efficient with that lion and even the Ying Candelas, where when they make the push happen, it just goes in so smoothly. All the defenders have no idea what they need to be doing to counter that push once those scans and the Candelas start coming out.
5 seconds to insertion.
But that's gonna be even more difficult for the defenders now, as they have swapped out that smoke. Not a very wise choice in my opinion, but we'll see if they can make it work or not.
A bomb has been located.
We're looking at the Thermite and Ying making their way up the sewers, going in for that server push. Diego again holding off inside bank garage, but an attack, the attack from Xavier does not consist of anybody pushing in from garage or clearing that out. It did allow the Jaeger to get a few picks off on those stairs. Previous round. Thermite there going for the wall opening on to the objective of A. It's gonna get successfully opened, even though the wall was not reinforced. The defenders weren't able to take it out. Vigil there getting the first kill of the round on Enforcer. It's going to be the Hibana down for count, and most of the hatches are going to stay open. Lycol is trading him off from the teller's lobby. It's going to be a 4v4 now. Scan coming in from Lion as Bandit gets taken out. That's going to pinch the defenders in the same spots they were in. And attackers do have a man advantage here. Now Spectrum really needs to make this play happen if they want to stay in this map for the series. Otherwise, it's going to be a map won by Xavier Esports.
Lighten up!
Now Ying there trying to go off for the push. She still have 2 Candelas remaining. The Lion scan coming in and the Candelas going out. We're gonna look at the plant anytime soon. A C4 has been baited out. Thatcher there going for the plant. It's a 1v4 and Lycol is finishing this map off with an amazing kill after the drop, with an amazing double kill onto both the Mira and the Mute. That's gonna be a good half between Spectrum and Xavier Esports, with the map 1 of this match going in favor of Xavier Esports with the score of 5-1. We're going to be back with the map 2 just in a moment.
find it hard to keep to my own pace when the road ahead begins to fade. We try to keep our heads above the waves. You make it feel so simple. Every time we disconnect, I find another part of you left. And until we can intersect, we're going in circles. When I think I'm at my end, I'll wait for you to come around again. Before I make a break, you start to bend. You make it feel so simple.
Alright guys, so we are on way with map number 2 of the series of best of 3 between Spectrum and Xavier Esports. Xavier Esports taking that first map, the score of 5-1 against Spectrum. Map 2, they're going to be looking at a penthouse theater defense coming out from Xavier. They're bringing in a Captain, Bandit, Ella, Mira, and a Smoke. And in the attack side, we're looking at again a Lion, Ash, Thermite, Thatcher, and Twitch. Spectrum picking up Lion for the first time in this series up until now, even though we've seen a lot of play of Lion coming out from
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Xavier
being used by
Esports,
attackers.
even being detrimental to very influential to their wins of a lot of rounds on their attack side.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to
Coming
locate a
in
bomb
from
and defuse it.
Spectrum, spawned in. Action phase is on the way for this round 1 on coastline. Ella gets spotted there by the Twitch inside kitchen, but that is the is under the objective. They're going to be moving around in to get the roamers out. Ella there on her roam
Bomb
game
located
is
by
aware
attackers.
of her being spotted. Bandit as well in the bottom floor gets Primtha. That's going to be the first kill of the round. Primtha getting taken out inside Sunrise. Lion scan coming in, that's gonna pin the defenders out. Him trying to move, the Thermite trying to move in, takes the Ella out while being concussioned. Bandit moving around, takes a few shots off on that Thermite, but isn't able to land that kill. Those are fair. Now that is gonna be a 4v4 as Bandit gets spotted by the Lion, and that's gonna be him. Sorry, not the Lion. The Twitch, and that's going to be him being injured. which going out with her drone probably is going to take him out. Castle has made his way down the blue stairs, gets a peek off on the Lion, but is able to go out around. Is going to stay in one place. His Enforcer gets taken out by that Twitch drone. That's going to leave the defenders in a 3v4, and Twitch trying to move out, gets a few shots taken at her by that Capkin. It is not enough to take him out though. But still, two of the attackers are at very less HP. Just one shotable. And the push onto the objective hasn't really started to come out yet. Thermite going for that wall. And Twitch being finished off by that smoke. She was very low. And that's going to be another kill coming out from the defense, evening the man count out. We're looking at another Lion scan coming in. It's not going to spot any defenders. They're wise enough to not move while the clock ticks above their heads. Smoke getting another kill onto that Thatcher. It's going to be SAS on SAS. The diffuser has also been dropped right outside that hole inside VIP. Thermite with very low HP cannot manage to breathe even a single whiff of that air. He will get taken down and dies. And Capkin there finishing the round off by taking Luna out, and that's going to be round 1 going in favor of Xavier Esports. Thermite did manage to take that smoke out, but he did not have enough health to even survive a single puff from the air, the smoke in that air. With round 2 on way, we're looking at a Smoke, Doc, Mira, Vigil and a Jaeger for this penthouse defense coming out from Spectrum. And on the attack side, we're looking at a Buck, Lion, a Glass, Thatcher and a Thermite.
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Mira being placed on that wall inside theater, looking onto the penthouse. It's going to be a crouch. Mira with a few holes shot through it. That shotgun, that's going to allow her to make quick peeks as she moves between the crouch and the stand position, and also throw the C4 out above it.
Bomb located by attackers.
말보다는 행동이지.
Lion scan coming out from that attack team. That's gonna pinch their defenders down in those single positions. A single kill coming out in the minute that has passed of this round, and Buck has does have a very good peek onto that stairs and does lock off the rotation that the Jaeger might need to make. He is aware of the position of Buck, seems like it from his movement, and not going around for that peek onto him, as he's going to lose with that side disadvantage. He does get the peek and gets taken out by Producer Boomer. That's going to be the kill 1 for this round, and that allows the Buck some breathing room as he goes for those vertical plays from under the theater. How am I there opening the wall off VIP? Going to push any defenders playing inside penthouse off. That wasn't the case though. Vigil still on the roam, and remaining 3 defenders staying inside as of now. The attackers do have a man count advantage here. Another scan coming out from Lion. That's again not going to spot any of the defenders, as they're not in a position where they are required or forced to move around. Like smoke grenades coming out from both the glass and that smoke. Buck getting his second kill of the game. The plant coming off and Mira missing her C4. That's going to allow the Thermite to finish planting, and it's going to be a 2v5 with Mira. With the Buck remaining, it's a 1v5 now, and he gets taken out. That's going to be an ace. No, not an ace. A 4K from Producer Boomer. Getting a double kill there on both the Doc and the Mira. Starting off with round 3, we're looking at a blue bar and sunrise bar defense coming out from Xavier Esports. They're bringing in an Ella, Bandit, Jaeger, Smoke, and Amira. Again, we're looking at a Lion. There's not been a single round without a Lion in the attacking team. It just goes to show how influential he has become so quickly in this meta, with his universal ability.
Ten seconds to insertion.
This defense in blue bar, defenders are still prepping up. Xavier Esports has a pretty major lead over Spectrum in this map and in the series overall as well. Did win the first map with a score of 5-1 against Spectrum, and they do have a lead of 2-1 again. We're looking at the roam coming off from the Ella and the Jaeger, both upstairs. Attackers still droning around and looking for those defenders on the roam, gathering intel before their main push comes off. Not a single kill coming out from either of these teams. 1 minute has passed into the round, with 1 minute 50 seconds remaining. Attackers still looking for an opening to make their push happen. The Lion scan comes in, but no defender is in a position where they are required to move around, so they will not be spotted. Now, not a single kill coming out 2 minutes into the round. And attackers still looking around, droning around, trying to get a few kills off on the defenders. Xavier holding this map off pretty well, but attackers can still make it happen. Jaeger, they're getting the first kill of the round on Primtha with a second kill on that Thermite. That's going to be a Lion scan coming in, but no defender gets spotted. He can still drop down and finish the Lion off. That's going to be a triple kill for the Jaeger, but the 2 kills up until this point in this round have been coming out from the same person. Cookies, the Zofia there, killing her sister off. That's going to be sister rivalry. And Jaeger there still moving around, trying to get a peek off. Gets heard by the Zofia, tries to make a peek and gets taken out. That's going to be 3v3 with the Zofia getting a double kill. It's going to be both the roamers cleared out, but with 15 seconds left, the attackers need to make this push happen. Lion scan coming in, that's going to make the defenders get a little pinched off, but Smoke getting another kill on to that Thatcher with Lion and Zofia remaining. Zofia getting injured. Lion going for that plant. Does not manage to finish it off, and that's going to be another win for Xavier. And we're looking at a 3-0 lead, and an amazing play there by the Jaeger, getting a double kill on from the Aquarium, and Zofia also getting both the roamers taken down, but enough time was wasted into the round and they were not able to make the final push happen.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Looking at a pretty pun-based ban coming there. Salt Lover being banned for toxic behavior. Not a surprise at all. Coming back to this match, we're looking at a Penthouse defense coming out from Spectrum. They did not manage to win the previous time. They did go for that. Then they have made a few changes here and there. They're bringing in this Valkyrie, and I'm seeing
5 seconds to insertion.
defense in the Mira window position. See if they can make this work this time. Otherwise, it's gonna go to match point in favor of Xavier's. This map 2 of the series.
Loading new magazine!
Cookies. The Valkyrie has made her way into service entrance. She could potentially get droned out anytime soon by Producer Bomber, but he misses it, and Valkyrie gives the position away, moving around. That was not required as she wasn't spotted by that drone.
Changing.
Looking at this Jaeger inside main lobby, staying for that roam, and Valkyrie making her way up to the stairs, can get spotted anytime soon as
been located.
they know her position due to that drone. She's in a pretty bad spot for anybody peeking onto that window. Gets spotted and pushed from the blitz, manages to take him out. Jaeger moves up the stairs, manages to injure the blitz, but Thermite trades him off immediately. That's going to be the Thermite getting another kill onto that Mira, trying to push off to kill the blitz, and that's going to leave the defenders in a 2v5 with both the Smoke and the Doc remaining inside. Smoke throwing one of his canisters out into that hallway, trying to deal some damage onto the attackers. Attackers have started to move in. A Lion scan coming in, making the defenders pinned in one single position. 1v4 for that Smoke, and he's gonna get finished off by that Lion. With this, we move on to match point with the score of 4-0 in favor of Xavier Esports. We're looking at another recruit play coming out from Xavier Esports. We did see it in the previous round, but that was the round they could not make happen, if I'm not wrong.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
It'll sting a lot.
Round 5 on way. It's match point with the score of 4-0 in favor of Xavier Esports. They're bringing in Amira, Legion, Ella, Capkin, and Bandit. And on the attack side, again, we've seen Lion for each and every round on this map. He's seen the most play out of any other attacker in the whole series, both the maps played, if I'm not mistaken. And so for the attack side, we're looking at Zofia, Thatcher, Lion,
5
Ash,
seconds
and
left
Thermite.
before insertion.
Spectrum really needs to make this attack happen if they want to stay in this series. Otherwise, it's going to be a win for Xavier Esports. With a series score of 10-2, actually, if they do make this round happen. Ash there trying to make her way inside Sunrise Bar. Tries to land a few shots off into anybody inside, but does not manage to do so. It's going to be a Legion inside to a hallway playing behind that Mira. Candela's coming. The drone coming out. My bad. There is no Ying. Bandit is being pressured and pushed inside Sunrise Bar. Let's see if he can make this hold happen as the scan comes out from the Lion. That's gonna not spot the Bandit or make him in a put him in an uncomfortable spot, as the push from attackers did not even come off as the scan was going. That's gonna be the Bandit being pushed off by the Thermite. Tries to land a few shots off on him. Thermite being sneaky, tries to move in, and Lion finishes him off with an amazing headshot. That's gonna be Lycol is also getting taken out, putting the attackers in with a 2-man advantage. There's gonna be the Mira getting a kill on to that Ash, decreasing that man advantage, but still they do have a 1-man advantage over the defense Spectrum here. Capkin inside office gets peeked by that by the Zofia. Tries to land a few shots off on her, but does not manage to do so. He has been pushed off into offices and being challenged from all directions, almost all directions. Thermite pushing in blue bar along with Zofia coming in from the security room. They're trying to push the Capkin off, take him out. And Lion scan coming in as well. That's really going to be very bad for that Capkin, as Zofia takes the Capkin trap head on, and Thermite takes him out as his guard is off on the left side. Thermite moving up the stairs. Ella there getting a frag off on the Zofia. Sister rivalry. Again. Thermite going for that plant. Thermite charge plant on the wall. Mira being pushed off onto the left side corner. Takes the Thatcher out. That's going to be a 2v2 with the Lion scan coming in. And both Ella and Mira being taken out simultaneously by both Thermite and the Lion. That's going to be the first round won by Spectrum in this matchup of map 2 between Spectrum versus Xavier's, where Xavier still is leading on against Spectrum with the match point and the score of 4-1. A hookah lounge and billiards room defense coming out from Spectrum.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Is going to be bringing in a Vigil, a Valkyrie, a Doc, a Mute, and a Smoke. And on the attack side, we're looking at again a Blitz, who did manage to make an amazing push in the previous round. Blackbeard, another shield there. Glass. So both Blackbeard and Glass, they're pretty good anchors to peek windows and hold angles with. So 2 of those, that's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And also the Thermite and the Thatcher.
5 seconds to go.
Spectrum here
Attackers
fighting
recovered the bomb diffuser.
out
Attackers
this
are heading
match.
out to
They
the
stay in and not lose out against Xavier Esports. They still have the match point over them. Let's see how this round works out for either of these teams. Glass making his way up to the ruins. He's going to open the window up, trying to get any angles of any defenders moving inside. the objective. The Blackbeard here peeking in from the DJ booth, trying to make his way into VIP. Thatcher getting the first frag off from, I believe, the rooftop hole on that mute. That's going to leave the defenders in a 4v5 with Smoke inside objective dock in Aquarium, and both the Valkyrie and Smoke making his way back into the objective. So the Valkyrie and the Vigil roaming around downstairs. The mute jammer not allowing the Thermite to go on in, but he did spot the Vigil's static off on his drone. Is trying to look around for him. Not sure of his position though, as he is downstairs, but the Thermite was predicting him to be on the window. Blitz moves down the stairs, takes the Valkyrie out, but Vigil is able to trade him off right after that. It's still putting the attackers with a man advantage, with 1 minute remaining on the clock. The Doc and Smoke in objective trying to hold it off while Vigil roams downstairs and near the office. Doc trying to land a few shots off on Thermite. Smoke there getting a frag off on that glass. It's gonna strip away the attack of their man advantage, and Blackbeard getting a frag on as he makes his way into the objective. It's a 1v3 for Doc. He gets taken out by Lycolis. A double kill coming out from Lycolis, and that's gonna be a win with a score of 5-1 for the series. An amazing double kill from Lycolis there. Look at that. That's going to be the map to 1 again by Xavier Esports with the exact same score of 5-1. And Spectrum is going to be going into the loser brackets for this Challenger League. So there's an amazing match coming out from both these teams, with match 1 for today getting over. We're going to be moving on to match 2 later on. And I'd like to take this time to, well, give a shout out to myself. I am a Twitch streamer, and this is my private channel. So if you want to see more of me, be sure to hit that follow button. And we're going to be back with the second match of the day. That's going to be Miraculous Tactics versus PUBG. So stay tuned, guys, and we're going to catch you.